Welcome back to another reaction video of the Bad Guys miniseries from the IDW comic series. We're on issue 2 of the Bad Guys miniseries, and last time they main villain group, which I don't know if they're going to name themselves a villain name team, who knows. We have Zarvok, Mimic, Rough and Tumble, and Starline. I'm interested to see how this series is going to go. And without further ado, let's get started right away. I wonder what twists and turns today's issue has.
I've assembled quite the motley crew. Mimic, the expert infiltrator. Tumble, a powerful oaf. Rough, a vicious scoundrel. And Zavak, the fearsome leader of the Deadly Six. Every one of them thinks we're in this to get revenge on Dr. Eggman. But none of them suspect they're all just parts in a much larger plan to put me back in his good graces. Soon the name Dr. Starline will be welcome in the Eggman Empire once again.
Yeah, Zarvok and Mimic probably suspect your plan already. I'm saying it right now because from the last issue, Zarvok knows you're smart, but he's also know he's being played for a fool. So let's see where this goes.
But first, I need the power to keep pace in a world of supersonic hedgehogs. These are our targets, gentlemen. Power cores.
Ha! What are we supposed to do with those? Build a ball pit?
We've been banned from all of them because we keep kicking out the kids.
They want the turf? They gotta fight for it.
That's Eggman tech, isn't it? I thought you were going to get me off his radar, not tick him off more.
We need their power for phase 2 of the plan. Then you'll be erased from his records, not before.
What do these cores do?
They're concentrated energy used by a variety of machines in the Eggman Empire. When properly harnessed, they amplify the user's physical abilities. In your case, a red power core can double your already incredible strength, sir.
Indeed. And how do we harness their power?
Just by touching their EM cases, but you don't know that. Through special adapters I will build and supply you with.
Power is fleeting. How does this get me closer to disappearing?
I expected to have to spell things out for Rough and Tumble, but I'm surprised you're having trouble stringing it together.
Don't push me, Doc.
He's saying our head is as dumb as that. What a loser!
Very well. Phase 2 of the plan has us infiltrating one of the very few Eggnet hubs. It routes all data flow within Dr. Eggman's network. Once we take command of that, we command all of his information.
With that kind of access, you can make it like I never existed. I can move freely, finally focus on getting revenge.
You could also rewrite the command line for his armies. Turn his entire empire on him in an instant.
There are failsafes, but everything in that hub's region would be prone to exactly that.
You would go that far against your former master?
You can't use half measures against Dr. Eggman. Either you defeat him, or it's game over. But we cannot get that far without the edge given to us by the cores.
I just want to say, why is it emphasizing on the two pods in the background? Those have to be for the future. Also, remember when Mimic said, so I can focus on my revenge? I'm guessing he's referring to Whisper.
Fine, fine.
Then we know our target for tonight. I will lead you in glorious combat. I will command you as I did the Deadly Six. Each of you will be used to the best of your abilities. You will follow my orders without questions or hesitation. Is that clear? There can be no victory without total obedience.
I just realized Zarvok would and probably does make for a great leader, especially for the Sinister Six or the Deadly Six. I have to say, he's very smart, efficient, and strong. I'll have to think more of how I would think of his personality now that I'm having this information. for a story in the future, perhaps.
Quite the opposite, beast. I've been using you from the start, and that's what makes my victory assured. No, don't do that. That's the kind of egotism that loses battles. Every one of these thugs is a liability. Mimic betrayed his entire team to Dr. Eggman. He's only in this to become harder to track. He's dangerous. Too dangerous to let loose after all this. Rough and Tumble are dumb, blunt objects, but they're driven and vengeful. Just the sort to cause problems at the wrong time. It'd be safer if they were eliminated too. And Zavok. Oh, Zavok. Easily the most dangerous one here. Giving him any amount of power is a gamble. Letting him keep it out of the question. I had toyed with the idea of keeping some of them around. Perhaps fold them into my master project? But no, I can't afford sentimentality. Once this is over, they all need to be disposed of.
I want to say you probably can keep Rough and Tumble around, but I understand why you get rid of Mimic and Zarvok. But I see where he's going for. And what is his master project?
The forward guard has fallen. Tumble, get them over the gate.
Go for the long pass.
I ain't gonna fumble.
Now get off.
Don't bash the gimmick of...
Rough and tumble. Smoke screen coming up. They'll never see you coming.
Come on! Open up! Ruff's over there on his own! It seems the gate magnetically locked the moment the alarm was sounded. No matter. Yeah!
Also, Tumble seems to care about Ruff. Are they brothers? I think they're brothers, siblings perhaps. It would explain their bond.
He better have said some bats for me!
Masterful execution, sir.
These warriors are no Deadly Six, but they're adept. This is why I will never understand this over-reliance on machines you share with Eggman.
Machines are efficient, tireless, and unquestionably loyal, when programmed properly. Traits I thought you'd hold in high regard.
At the cost of flexibility, passion, and ingenuity. Robots are fine tools, but only that. Strong warriors will do everything a robot can and more.
And in the time you find a dozen, I can build you an army of thousands. None of them will disrespect you, ignore all the work you've done, throw you away only because you dared to disagree with his knee-jerk reaction.
He will...
Well, that was an awkward moment for both Starline and Zarvok, but I'm definitely gonna if I make a what if with Zarvok in it, I'm gonna need to find put my own villain group together of villains that are not even remotely related to the LOV or any villains, like just random fan-made villains perhaps. And maybe make my own Sinister Six in the What If universe if I do a What If Deku with Zarvok. That's probably the route I would go.
Never take you back.
That's fine. We're in this for revenge, remember?
More importantly, you don't need him.
What are you?
Your plan to control the metal virus and my pack was solid. You made one miscalculation while attempting to right all Eggman had done wrong.
I was not expecting Zarvok to give advice and motivate Starline here. Is Zarvok trying to make Starline truly loyal to his cause? Interesting.
It was his plan. I was merely adding my notes and...
You have great potential, Doctor. Do not limit yourself by trying to become Eggman. Surpass him.
Dare I think so brazenly? The master plan was already to... Could I go further and
Can we move this along? You said this was supposed to be a quick raid.
21!
You just said you busted 20!
Yep, well, I forgot one.
So did I! 22! I win!
I remembered more. 29! I win!
Before we enter, change into Sonic and mock the nearest security camera.
Why?
Must you question everything? Because we want Eggman to think this is a bit of heroic vandalism. He won't question it. If he knows we're working against him, he'll begin preparing countermeasures for us.
Take the pressure off me and put it on Sonic? Sure, I can get behind that. Hey, Eggy! Did you sneeze out a wire brush? Or are you having a bad stash day?
I did not know he had a dinosaur in his mists. Eggman, you surprised me even in the new issues, even in the old ones.
Yee, tagging out.
I'll handle this one. It's EM shielded.
It must be to protect it from the charged air caused by the core manufacturing.
Hold up. The bosses are in trouble.
That's a big one.
Stink bomb over the Grand Slam?
Works for me.
Hey, Bart, open up wide.
Your insides are about to get jumbled. Special delivery from Roughead Tumble. Grand Stick Bomber Slam. Oh man, it ain't getting up after that one.
Must have been something it ate. Ha!
I am honestly impressed.
I am too, and I hate it.
No time for an encore.
That was really impressive. I wasn't expecting such a good result from Rougher Tumble. Please tell me there are more side issues, because I remember the pyramid one. Am I missing? Wait, did I react to them trying to steal a gem somewhere? Because I know there was a side issue. Did I miss that one? I don't know if I reacted to that one or not. I'll probably react to it another time.
Load up as many crates of each core type as you can.
Where are you going, Doc? The goods are this way.
I'm going to do my job.
Which is?
Ensure Dr. Eggman gets the story we want him to see.
Zarvok know he was being lied to. Is he gonna discuss this with... I can't remember which... I think Ruff's the one in the van and Tumble's the one talking to Zarvok right now.
On 3. 1, 2, 3! There. Evidence of Sonic's trademark spin dash.
Here's the report, boss. It isn't pretty.
You called this a report?
It's all we have on file, boss. But it seems pretty clear Sonic is to blame.
There are missing databases, and the security footage is incomplete. Why?
To cover his tracks?
Then why mock me to my own surveillance camera?
Then perhaps it was Tails trying to cover for him.
Power wouldn't be this sloppy. No, something else is going on, and when I find out who's up to it, they're going to pay dearly.
Well, I guess, Eggman figured out, because he knows Sonic wouldn't mess with missing files. He doesn't do that. So Starline, like, maybe if it was, like, very small, detailed missing reports of footage, but big gaps or something like that, he's not gonna miss. So this could have been on Starline's problem, perhaps, or it could have been something else. Who knows? But never underestimate the Doctor.
No robot I've built would have done what Rough and Tumble did. But I won't allow myself to rely on anyone again. Not in the way the team thinks I rely on them now. Food for thought once I can move forward with my long-term plan. For now, I must focus on the present. To enable the future. And I'm one step closer.
Again, he's working on these pods. I wonder who's in them.
To achieving that dream now that I have this. A means to ensure that I never have to rely on anyone again. can contend with the self-proclaimed heroes of the world with the power of the Tricorps.
An amazing issue, I gotta say. Although Eggman is now suspicious of who broke in their bases. I think if they hadn't left a message of Sonic, he could have thought it was just some freedom fighters. Because this could have been easily blamed on Whisper. Because Whisper, I believe, is still going after Eggman bases. And Tangle. So, I don't know why they wouldn't go... Like, I understand that Sonic makes more sense. But Eggman likes to be thorough when it comes to some things. And Starline never saw that side of Eggman, being thorough. He saw the side of underestimating. His ego. He never saw what the Doctor is truly capable of in certain scenarios. I admit, in the Metal Virus, he was cocky. Not the normal method he is, but he's always cocky during his plans. But, to be fair, he was so close to victory during the last plan in Sonic Forces, I can see why he got cocky. Because he knows that he thinks this next plan will definitely defeat Sonic. So I understand why he was cocky. But I have to say, this team, I don't see it falling, I see it falling apart. Guarantee we got 1 or 2 more issues of the Bad Guy miniseries before I continue with the actual IDWL issues. If there's any other side series I need to look out in the IDWL series, please tell me in the comments down below. And without further ado, remember to like and subscribe for more, and show your support to the channel. Without further ado, Green Kenobi out.